Hello, everyone. A very good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the 30th fortnightly session on Level Up Engagement through Game-Based Learning, organized by the Knowledge and Awareness Mapping Platform. I, Aniket Arora, convener CAMP, will moderate this session today. Today, we have with us Ms. Namya Joshi, a young 16-year-old edupreneur, Mr. Ashish Kumar Mittal, Project Director, CAMP, Ms. Aika Mathur, member KPMC, and our amazing teachers who are doing a wonderful job in our country. I welcome you all. Knowledge and Awareness Mapping Platform is an initiative and knowledge alliance of CSIR NISPER, National Institute of Science Communication and Policy Research, Ministry of Science and Technology, with industrial partner NISA Communication Private Limited, NCPL. In today's workshop, Ms. Namya will help us understand why game-based learning is important, what Minecraft is, and how we can use Minecraft for game-based learning. But before we proceed with today's session, I would like to announce that registration for NASDAQ 2023 is open. Please do share this information with your students from class 5th to 12th in your schools. The students can conveniently register on our website at www.camp.res.in. The students can also get access to interesting podcasts, journals, articles, etc. from CSIR NISPER under the student login. Visit our website www.camp.res.in to watch and read more. Coming back to today's session, we have with us Ms. Namya Joshi, who is a 16-year-old edupreneur. She is a Minecraft mentor, STEMinist, innovative podcaster, YouTuber, speaker, author, and entrepreneur. Currently, she has helped more than 15,000 individuals all over the world with the power of Minecraft, coding, Python, and other ICT tools. Now, without any delay, I would like to invite Ms. Namya to help us level up engagement through game-based learning.
Thank you so much, Mr. Aniket. I hope you can hear me well.
Yes, we can hear you. Loud and
All
clear.
right. Okay. So thank you so much for having me here. And it's really amazing to see so many people joining us today to, learn about how we can, level up using game-based learning. And especially what I'm going to be stressing upon today is Minecraft. So I'm going to quickly start sharing my screen. Do let me know whenever it is visible to you.
Yes, we can see your screen.
All right. Okay, just a second, I'll go in slideshow mode. Yeah. Okay. So I'll start again with introducing myself. Thank you so much, Aniket, for introducing me. So I'll just say I am a person who is very passionate when it comes to empowering student voice. And I do that by being a Minecraft mentor through TED Talks, being a Teach Edge ambassador, and author of my book that I just wrote and I published in January 2023. An innovative podcaster, as I have my podcast, Each One Teach 10, an amazing world of STEM, a YouTuber, technocrat, and just my YouTube channel, and empowering others through my motto, Each One Teach 10, entrepreneurship and STEM. And for the past 5 years, I've been designing and delivering free of cost coding workshops to more than 15,000 teachers, young people, especially girls in India and all over the world. And for that, I've been humbled to have the opportunity to speak at numerous forums, and CAMP being one of them, where I'm presenting about game-based learning today. And my ultimate motto is to make my motto, Each One Teach 10, become more impactful, so that we can create ripples of change to achieve the SDG goals by 2030. So that's a little bit about me, and coming to the topic of the day, game-based learning. So when I talk about game-based learning, I'm going to first tell you what is the importance of that and what does it actually mean. So let's say you're just, using a game and then you're combining the classroom learning together. That's exactly what is game-based learning. Pretty simple to understand. No rocket science involved in this. And the benefits of it is that it helps in deeper classroom engagement and interaction. So the thing is that when we are using visuals, students become more engaged to understand things. And that's when they ask questions, they become inquisitive. And that's how the bond between the teachers and students are enhanced. That's why it aids a lot in, providing proper, deeper classroom engagement and enhances the interaction in the classroom. It helps to understand about, difficult concepts. So some concepts that we cannot understand just by, text or by how teacher is speaking that out. But when we can see it through our eyes visually, we're able to, visualize and actually see how the process works. And that is how every single difficult and abstract concept can be, made easy using game-based learning. Third, you can discover and learn. You just don't have to stay constrained to the content of your book. You can always go ahead and explore more and give your students opportunity to, research beyond what they're studying in the school and what they're doing to just a particular curriculum that they have. And also, most importantly, it can work with the help of Android and iOS phones. So that's pretty, happy thing for all of you. So now, like, you've heard me talking about game-based learning, and I think I must clear it out to you that why should you adopt game-based learning as an approach to, use that in your classroom. So I've always had this feeling that play is our brain's favorite way of learning. And you just play games for fun. Let's say you're playing Minecraft, Fortnite, or any other game, and you're just playing that for fun. But then you start focusing upon what the game is teaching you. That is what becomes your objective. Like there's this game called Gravity Rider. And like I had learned that during an entrepreneurship course, that is a game not just teaching you how to handle the brakes, but that game is also teaching you how you have to go through entire life, because we always have ups and downs. And that's again like a specific objective of that particular game. And that's exactly what game-based learning is, that you are using games with learning to specify specific objectives. And then when those objectives become what we are studying in the classroom to make the classroom engagement, that is what becomes gamification in education. So you play for fun, then you add the specific elements, and specific elements become education itself. And why just Minecraft? Because it is able to support the SDG goal number 4, quality education. Because I believe that education is the strongest weapon when it comes to change the world. So why not focus upon the quality over the quantity? And here, Minecraft is the best tool when you're supposed to focus upon giving out good quantity as well as the best quality of education. And it's like in my school, it has been used in every part of the lesson plan structure: introduction, development, summation, evaluation, and reflection. So to give you an example, let's say we have introduction. And here I can give you an example of chemistry, states of matter. And you're just introducing what is a solid, what is a liquid, what is a gas. And we have different elements in Minecraft because it's like a 3D world where you can make whatever you want. And you can introduce that through Minecraft. Then when it comes to development and summation, so let's say in development, we have physics, motion in one dimension. In summation, we could have what, like I'm talking about the words that I have created and what I've seen, like respiratory system and biology, to summate what each part is, what was their function, where is it located. And last part, that is my personal favorite, is evaluation and reflection. That you have always seen, like the, age-old method of giving a paper pen test. So what we have introduced, like in our school, is sometimes the teachers are giving out the question through a non-player character, like that is what I'll be showcasing that to you inside Minecraft. And then students have to see that question and they solve the problem. So again, it's not the students have any stress about it, but they are solving the problems and they're reflecting back in a non-threatening environment like a game called Minecraft. And I already talked about why game-based learning, so I'll stress more upon why Minecraft. The first and most important thing, like I mentioned for game-based learning, is student engagement. Because when we are just studying to the text, the engagement level is not at the high level. It's always this teacher is teaching you through the text of your book, you're underlining, and that's it. But when we're using Minecraft as a game, you're able to see it. You can see what teacher is teaching you practically there, and you actually able to see what you're trying to teach the students. And then comes collaboration. So if you're giving your students an opportunity to work together in groups and create some thing out of what your problem solve, what problem you're giving to them, so that time they will learn how to sit together in a group, be empathetic, and acknowledge each other ideas, and then work together as a great team to bring out good ideas by doing problem solving, and use different solutions to get the best solution. Third is creative exploration. So when you're thinking about creating something, then your creativity is endless, because Minecraft gives you endless opportunities to use any different block to make anything that you want. And that can be very much related to your curriculum. And that's when the more you think, the better creativity expands. And that's how you're thinking about a concept critically. And then you get good ideas to make your world look better. And lastly, students and outcomes. And that itself is, creating the worlds of what you're teaching inside Minecraft. So again, these are some of the things that Minecraft is able to aid: engagement, gives other relevance, that is it actually there or not? And when you see it, it's there. It helps you to explore creativity, like you're giving your students a self-motivation to go inside the world, create what they have learned, or see what you're teaching them. And that is, you don't have to be dependent upon somebody all the time to learn, because the game itself is able to teach them. And then a collaboration, probably deep learning, and most importantly, classroom engagement. And I've been talking about how, but here is an example in front of you. In English literature, Harry Potter; mathematics, era and volume; in history, we have Epic Ramayana. And I've also made the Egyptian civilization in history, and that was my first lesson. In science, we have states of matter in chemistry. In art, we have Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. In computer science, we have cybersecurity. And here are some of the words that I've created out of like 100+ lessons, focusing upon what we study in the classroom, along with the sustainable development goals as well. And I think I'll move that in the end. So I've been talking about what exactly Minecraft is, and how is it important, where is it being used. So I think now it's the time that I actually show you where you can go ahead to see your Minecraft worlds. So you can always go ahead to this website called education.minecraft.net, and I'm putting that in the chat for you as well. This is where you can always go ahead to download Minecraft. And when you've come on this website, I'll just first talk about like how you can download, and then I move on to what kinds of worlds can you use inside for the classroom engagement. So when you come on this website, you have this option in the green bar right there that says download, just next before sign in. So when you're clicking upon download, it takes you to another page wherein you can see you have get started with Minecraft Education Edition. And if you're using Windows, because like it always sees which kind of device you are using, and it automatically suggests you which is recommended for your device. So I can already see that I'm on Windows, so it'll recommend me Windows. If you're on Mac, it'll recommend you Mac. See, that's AI. And on available platforms, again, we have like Windows, Mac, we have Chromebook or Android, and even iPhone and iPad. So it works on phone, it works on your laptop, on your iPad, anywhere. Just have to click download, and then just wait for it to get it installed and all, and then right click upon it, then it is as an administrator, and then your Minecraft will be ready. All right. So now I guess I should move upon what exactly Minecraft is able to help you with, and what kinds of resources are available inside the Minecraft world. So when you scroll down a little bit on the official website, you can see we have discover, like what exactly is Minecraft. So you can always go ahead and read more about it. And here is getting started. So this is going to teach you about how you can download and use Minecraft. So if I click upon discover and I click upon get started, I already have the resources opened. So it's going to open this website that says what is Minecraft Education Edition. And like exactly what I've been talking about to you is game-based learning with Minecraft. So you can always go ahead, read it out. You already have a Minecraft introduction video that how, it's being able to inculcate learning inside Minecraft and using classroom engagement as well. And then here is like a guide that is also there for you to go ahead, explore, like how to download for educators, what you can do, and always go ahead, explore the website. But most importantly that I want to stress upon is the resources. That is the third one right here. So this is also there in the Minecraft library, but I'm first of all showing it on the website because if you don't have the if you don't have Minecraft download as of now, this is going to aid you a lot. So let's say you scroll down. First of all, you can go ahead, read all this if you wish to. I'd recommend you, it will help you a lot. And if you come down, you have this option of exploring lessons across subjects. So let's say that I wish to explore lessons that are catering upon science. So I'll click upon that, and it'll have different educators who have uploaded or whose lessons have been certified by Minecraft Education. And these are focusing upon science. So it's like a broad subject, and it has different words that are catering to different aspects of what you want to teach in your classroom. So if you scroll down, you see you have element scavenger hunt. So this will focus upon a word that is having chemistry. So you can see you have like scavenger hunt to find elements in the world. So here we can see chlorine, there is helium, this carbon, oxygen, and it also shows which age level you can use this word for, and it also which parameter it fits into. And then if you scroll down more, you can see there's word upon renewable energy. Even this fits inside science because energy, like we've been learning that in physics. There's another like bio word, eukaryotic cells. So let's say I click upon this word, and it's purely focusing upon science. And I'll scroll down a little bit. So you can see here, what are the learning objectives in that word, that it helps to identify cell organelles and difference between the animal and plant cells, that one of them does not have the boundary, or which one has mitochondria or not. And then you can read about different activities that can be done through this word. So it's not always important that you are the one who has to create. You're the one who has to guide the students to learn in a better way. So why not explore the Education Edition website and see different words that you can use and fit that to one, not the entire chapter, but of course a small topic to make your students more and more engaged. And here you can also open it with Minecraft if you have it downloaded. And it also, showcases with skills like I had mentioned, communication, creativity. So here is an example for science. And not just science, let me show you more. Let's say I'll be choosing let's go for history and culture, and then I'll showcase about climate and sustainability as well. So under history and culture, we have different words such as there is, let's say, the round city of Baghdad. Here's one of that. And we have different words like, let's say, the Egyptian box set, toy box. So again, like if you're teaching about, okay, I opened the image, 1 second. Give me a minute, I'll open it. Yes. All right. So let's say you're teaching your 6th graders about Egypt. Like I have already made this world of Egyptian civilization, but this one is really amazing. Like it's in form of a toy box that you open it up and you have like different things like the Great Pyramid of Giza, what people of Egypt used to wear, like I think that's called hieroglyphy, like the writing that they used to do, who were the pharaohs, what was the social ladder. So that's exactly what I made inside my world. Similarly, this focuses upon history and which grade level is being taught, again, with skills and what activities can be done using this specific world. And similar to that, you can go ahead, download the world, or already open it inside Minecraft itself. It's there in the library. And if I talk about the most important aspect that people are discussing in today's world, is climate and sustainability itself. And there are many worlds that are talking about that. So one of them being zero waste. So if we see this world, this was also one of the monthly build challenges that Minecraft gives every month for students or teachers to focus upon creating different worlds and creating what they think about that topic inside Minecraft. And even you being a teacher who's advocating environmental science could use this as a world for students to see what this world is teaching them and then ask them to create what they think could be helping to reduce waste. So it's not just here students coming flip teaching in the classroom, even that's an amazing idea. But then they could come inside the world to see, what exactly is the waste causing us, causing the problems, and then creating what they think would be a solution to reduce waste. Because in today's world, that's the most important thing. All right. So I have showcased you some of the words available in the library. And I think I could also show you some of the words that I have created. So I think first I can show you this YouTube video to you that I uploaded 2 years ago. Don't mind my voice, I was a little young at that time. And I'm 16 now though. So this is a word that I made as I was talking about the respiratory system. So I'll be sharing the sound for you to, because I just showed you the images. So now you can actually see how a word that is created inside Minecraft looks like. And then not just the video, I'll be showcasing you 2-3 more words that I have with me. And do let me know if the audio is audible to you.
Hello everyone.
Yes, we
Welcome
can.
back
You can hear it?
Yes, we can.
to
All right.
Technocrat NJ, and I'm Namya back with a new video for you. Today, I'm going to showcase the world that I have created in Minecraft, which is the respiratory system. And let me also tell you what was the purpose of creating this world. There was an evaluation which had to be conducted in our class for this chapter so that we can brush up the concepts of the children about what they have learned in the respiratory system and also asking them few questions about what they have learned and then showing them the answers as well. So let me show you what I have built. Now first of all, when we enter into the world of respiratory system, we have the heading of here, and then we have to press this button and then we are teleported here for having a roller coaster ride before we begin what we have to learn. And it's really very interesting. And here we come down, and then by crossing this trapdoor, and then it brings us to this room where we will learn what is respiration. So let me tell you what that is. It is the process of releasing energy by breaking down food, that is glucose, for various activities of the body. And here it shows that the food is broken down by utilizing oxygen that we breathe along with air. And this process, food is also burned to release energy. So just to give an effect to it, food is burned to give out energy. And then you can take your first reward by clicking here. And it gives us an emerald. Nice. And then we learn about the types of respiration. Aerobic, in which oxygen is utilized, and anaerobic, in which oxygen is not utilized. And that's really easy to learn. Now we have our parts of the respiratory system. Let's come to the first part, that is the nose. So the nose is the main point for the entry of the air. It has opening called nostrils, each leading into a nasal chamber. And this chamber helps in cleaning the dirt that comes with the flow of the air. And it is also called the nasal cavity. And then you press this button to proceed. And here is the next reward, which is light blue glazed terracotta. And then we come to the next part, which is the pharynx. And here we explain that what is pharynx, that from the nose, air passes behind the mouth into the pharynx or the throat, which is a common passage for air and food. It loads into the air tube called the windpipe or the trachea. And here is the next reward, which is a brown stained glass. Not bad. And here we have a spooky ride before we continue the course. It's quite dark in here, isn't it? And you press this button, and yes, we're to the third part, that's the larynx. So at the entrance of the trachea, there's a voice box called the larynx. It contains two ligamentous folds called the vocal cords, and when the air enters forcefully through this vocal cord, it makes them to vibrate, which produces sound. And then we press this button and get our next reward. So it's like gamified. You're answering the questions correctly and you get a reward. And next we have the trachea, also called the windpipe. So this emerges from the larynx down below the neck. It is divided into two branches that's called bronchi. The wall of the trachea is strengthened by C-shaped rings of cartilage to prevent them from collapsing. Oh, this is nice. And our next reward, and here it is. We have bronchi. So there are two bronchi that lead into the left and right lungs respectively, and they are divided into smaller and smaller branches called bronchioles. And we have to jump through this loop to complete the study. And it's very interesting because you come directly into the pool. And it says, let's see what it says. Continue your respiration course. Warning, do not bank into the fishes. Yes, you must not because they might even harm you. Maybe. I'm not sure. Okay. Anyways, our next is lungs. The lungs are a pair of pink and spongy elastic organs protected by the rib cage. And I'm sure everyone knows that. And the lungs rest on the diaphragm. And the lungs also give oxygen to the heart. And here we have depicted sort of lungs so that people can understand these are lungs. And here is a lab study going on in which the lungs are being observed of the people if they're not having any problems. So that was all. I hope you liked it. And don't forget to like it.
So, this world was basically an example to show you how you can, use different aspects of learning inside your classroom. So here, and as you can see, I could always go ahead and create the entire structure like of our respiratory system. But I tried to gamify that by, adding some elements of doing a spooky ride in between to jump into the swimming pool and then complete the course, because that's what makes students more engaged. They just don't want to learn in a way like being a student. I'm actually affirming to that we don't want to learn in just as simple as that. Today we're starting writing the notes and then check. No, that's not the way we want to learn. We want to learn in an interesting way where we're doing amazing activities, and Minecraft world being one of them. That you're doing starting with a roller coaster ride and learning about what respiration is. And then there's a cross and a no cross, like a tick for aerobic and anaerobic. And then you go to different rooms to learn about the different parts of the respiratory system. And in the end, you just finish the world. And in this way, even though we didn't learn like the entire concept, but this world was a summation world. To learn to remember that, yeah, these are the parts, this is what the function is, and this is what they do. So this was a video that I had made in 2020. And this world also was made when I was in grade 6 or 7, I think in 6. So I believe I can show you some of the worlds that I have created inside Minecraft. And if you already have Minecraft, like I think we had many people here who are listening to me right now. So if you have Minecraft, you can always go ahead, click upon play, and then you have this thing called view library. And under that, we have like how to play worlds. And we have under which you can always go ahead and check how to use the touch, the keyboard when it comes to Minecraft. This is where monthly build challenges come. These are for students to always create different things. And even teachers being part of it, you can always, go ahead and encourage students to be a part of that. But the most intriguing thing for you people would be subject kits, wherein like I was showcasing to you before, we have science. So I think I can choose a different one right now. Let's say if you are a teacher who, let's say digital citizenship, because it's a very important aspect as well. So here we have like back to school, cyber safe, climate warriors. And if we talk about art and design, being art is also a good subject. We have architecture, book covers, building a moat, building bridges. And if it's social emotional learning, it's about different stories like being an active citizen. We have everyday sports, and this is our world like that we have made, and this is our creator, Miss Monica Joshi. So if you come underneath that, this is the world that has been added to Minecraft library, and that's how like we have different worlds inside the Minecraft library that if I talk about now, it'll take endless time for me to showcase them to you. But if I see maths, because I've always been asked like, how can we use maths? So let's say you are a grade 5 teacher and you wish to talk about fractions and multiplication. Here, a word ready-made for you, go ahead, use that. But if you are very passionate about creating, you can go ahead, explore different worlds in the library, and then create yours as well. And if you wish to see what I have made, I can always showcase one of the worlds to you. And let's say I don't have all of my worlds here right now, but I can showcase to you the first STG world that I created inside Minecraft was the Harry Potter world that I mentioned before, which focuses upon STG goal number 4, quality education, stressing upon, again, visual learning. And again, this world has been created out of my imagination. I had not seen the movie. It's like how I imagined the Harry Potter world would look like. And again, it's stressing upon visual learning at the same time. So it'll take a little bit time to load because I'm on Zoom, and it takes a little bit time to load the world.
Namya,
Yes,
how much
please.
time does it take to, create these worlds? Like, let's say if you have, let's talk about the respiratory system. You made that lecture in game design. How much time did it take to make it for you?
That took me a day to create.
A day, okay.
Yeah, the Harry Potter world took me about a week. So when you were, very regular in creating things, then it's pretty easy for you. But for a beginner, it'll of course take a lot of time. I started playing Minecraft when I was in grade 4, and now I'm in 11. So like I have the knack of how to create. So if an educator is also creating worlds inside Minecraft, they have like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, they'll get the knack of it and they'll be able to create it as fast as possible. But like the process of creating is, gets more and more creative when you are thinking about, no, I think I should create it in that way. So that sometimes takes time, but I believe the end result is always amazing.
Okay, nice.
Thank you. So this is the starting of the world that says the magical world of books leading to SDGs 2030. And you can see I've made the SDG goal number 4 sign, quality education, a book and a pen. And moving here, I can showcase you what I've created. Oops, it didn't work, did it? Oh, it did. All right. So here I have made a movie clap of, showcasing all the parts of Harry Potter, like the Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire. What was this? Order of Phoenix, Half-Blood Prince, and the Deathly Hallows. And all of them, are representing like some of the aspects of that world. And also, I think that the NPC just fell. That's actually J.K. Rowling. I had added her in the top, but probably she fell. And this is the NPC that I was talking about in the beginning, that this is what assigns the task. And the students are able to see the question from here and then solve it. So when I right click upon it, it is just welcoming me inside this world. And then I move ahead and I've made the entrance in form of an H. And here is the scar on Harry's forehead. And then moving forward, here is a welcome to the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. We have 2 more non-player characters, giving us, like, if you have not seen the movie and not read the world book, you again can get an overview through these 2 NPCs, summing up the entire 7 chapters in just a small story. So moving ahead, here's the entrance. You keep on moving ahead, and here I've made the Quidditch pitch. So if there's any Harry Potter fan here, you'll be able to relate to that here is where, students used to play Quidditch, and these were the changing rooms on either sides for the teams who were playing, let's say, Slytherin versus Gryffindor. So that's a very intense match. And here is Hagrid's hut that I've created. And if you come inside, you can see interior structure. And again, an NPC to give an introduction about it. And this is the Whomping Willow. Underneath that is the Shrieking Shack. And again, an NPC to give an introduction about it, because that's pretty important for a person who doesn't know what that is. And then moving forward, here is the broom shed where students used to keep all their brooms. And you can see I made that using end rods and hay bale to make them look like a broom. And this is the pathway that leads us to the flat area of the flying lessons. And that's how it looks like, according to my imagination. And this is the greenhouse where all the chemical experiments or biological experiments, I would say, were conducted by Professor Sprout. And here are some of the aspects of what I saw in the world, and in the book and also in the movie, it looks a little bit similar. And this is the main part, the barn house. That is basically the entrance of Minecraft that I've made here. And here is Harry Potter there on his broom, again, welcoming us to this world. So these small things always, give us a little bit happiness in the world. And when you enter, you can see a little bit old because, of course, Hogwarts is too old. And here is where students' stuff is being kept. And then when you open the store, you can take these stairs to go ahead and go to the Great Hall where students were welcomed when it was their first day or whenever a new session would start. And again, an NPC by one of the characters in the book, Professor McGonagall, welcoming us. And the second last aspect of this world being the courtyard that gives us an entrance to the Great Hall. And that's how I've made the courtyard. I think that's how it looked like. And the main person, Professor Dumbledore, welcoming us to this place, which is the Great Hall, by having the flying torches that I had read, and also in the movie, they have been showcased, so I added them in the air. So the small aspects that you have been reading, even in your own chapter, you can always include that in your lesson. And then here is one of the side aspects, like being the North Tower and also the Great Giant Octopus Lake. And in the end, like what I've actually added in this world is a book review corner where I have added like all the 7 parts and an NPC that, let's say, it's Chamber of Secrets. So this is to read about the second part of Harry Potter. So you can also include links inside Minecraft to, let's say you want to refer to some of the websites and you want the students to read about the concept more from there. So you can always go ahead and do that. And as I had also mentioned about Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, if you're creating like worlds for the younger students or using that for the younger students, I also have that world inside here. So it's going to teleport me a little bit. Yeah. This is the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse that you can see right here. This is, that's the entrance to the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. It looks a little bit like how we see the cartoon as well. And for them, this was pretty much good engagement. You're entering inside, hopping up there and, come down the slide. And one of the fountains that I saw in the series of Aladdin, we have that here as well. This is like the hot air balloon from Mickey's hand, Pluto's house, Goofy's house. And also another roller coaster ride that we have seen in the series, that you come here, go and then explore the entire world. So it can be any book that you wish to inculcate inside Minecraft. And this world is focused upon SDG goal number 4, quality education, because it's again stressing upon the quality of the world. And even though it's just a simple book that people have read, movies have been seen, but it's just to give an example that anything that you want, it just can be anything that you want to be created inside Minecraft. You don't have to think twice that physics, Minecraft, no. But if you have been able to see no topic has been left untouched to create them inside Minecraft, because when you have the passion to make your students engaged, then anything is possible. And I guess I can show you some of the another world that I have. I just have to quickly explore where that is. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I'll quickly import that world. And also, please do not be shy to ask any questions. And do let me know if you have any doubts that you wish to ask me. I'll be very happy to answer that to you. All right. Yeah, so this was the first world that I had made inside Minecraft, which I was talking about, the Egyptian civilization. So I'm focusing upon history right now to showcase this world to you. So if any history teacher here, sixth grader or any grade which has been taught Egyptian civilization or has to be taught, here is a great example for you to see how you, if you wish to create a world inside Minecraft, how do they look like? Because that was a storybook, but this is actually part of the curriculum. So yeah, it'll take a little bit time, and there we go. We have it. So I take myself to the entrance. It's raining in Egypt, I guess. Yeah, so here we are at the entrance. I'll just quickly clear the weather. Yeah. So again, an NPC is here to welcome you inside the world. I'll remove world builder. Yeah. So welcome to Egypt. This is the Valley of Golden Mummies. This was found when a donkey fell down and a mummy was in front of it. So this is like the Valley of the Golden Mummies, where like I read this in the first part of my chapter as far as I remember. Like, did you know? So I thought I could inculcate that inside my world. And to give it a fun effect, I also added a donkey being engaged here. Then why did you find these things? So just because of you we found these mummies, so it has been kept there. And moving ahead, this aspect shows the types of houses that were there in Egypt, like having mud as the floor and using semi bricks. So different aspects have been considered according what I had read in the book, and I made that inside Minecraft. And this is the main aspect of agriculture, because that time I think one of the main occupations was farming. To represent that, I added like a farming place right here. And then here is a representation of the great river Nile, and that is also called the sorrow of Egypt. And sorry, the gift of Nile. And because without Nile, Egypt would have been a desert, and also help the farmers to grow crops. And it is very deep, so do not jump or swim in it. And of course, it has crocodiles as well, so we need to be careful. And yeah, so this is where I have made the palace of the royal pharaohs and of the royal kings and queens. And I have showcased okay, 1 second, that was a weird sound. All right. This is where you can say the kings and the queens and the ministers sat and had a meeting. And here I have made like a prison where all the prisoners were kept. And here I've made like a place of where the pharaoh and his wife and the son and the daughter were kept. And like I also have added the bookshelf here, and with that I'm talking about the king used to read and write here. So the Egyptian civil system of writing was called hieroglyphics, which means sacred writing. And then I also added cats here because I love to tame cats, which is one of the things that I also read in the book. So different aspects that you have in the world and in the book can be showcased through Minecraft. And then one of the most important thing that is the social ladder. That is like first comes the pharaoh. That is the ruler was pharaoh and was treated as the god inside Egypt. Then came the priests, nobles, officials, and scribes. The next came the merchants, artisans, and farmers. And lastly were the slaves. So I have added them as the NPCs, and they're talking about what they are and what work they do. So instead of just reading that, like this is a social ladder, here I can see the social ladder with my own eyes, how it looks like. And then comes the most important thing, the Great Pyramid of Giza. And it also has been said that one of the pharaohs, I just don't remember the name, Pharaoh Cheops, who known as Khufu, is also believed that his tomb has been kept inside this pyramid, and so nobody goes inside. And here I've added this like as a place where all the militants can come to see if there's any attack from any of the sides. So here is like one of the first word that I made, like I think the first word that I made when it comes to inculcating study and inculcating chapters, what we do in Minecraft in the classroom. So I have showcased you one of the word along SDGs and also along what we study in the classroom. And I've made words on different SDGs, not just SDG 4, being very passionate about that, but still I have made words on like saving water, life on land, life on the water, on renewable energy, sustainable citizen communities, on almost every single SDG, because I'm very passionate about that. So here today, like what I talked to you about was how you could be one of the person who can create things inside Minecraft, and of course use the amazing lessons available in the library to inculcate learning and to make the classroom very much engaging by using games, because there's always been a stigma that games are distraction. No, when used for the best, they are the most powerful weapon to engage your students and to create it, to use that as a way for your for you also to understand how different technical things can be used to make classroom more engaging. And to your surprise, that is games. And I hope if you have any questions, you can always go ahead and ask. And yeah, that's all about it from my side.
That was really amazing, Namya.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Namya, for this wonderful session. I'm sure the teachers have enjoyed the session, and sure they must be having curious questions. They need to fulfill their curiosity also. So we'll move on to the question and answer round with them, and we'll see for the questions they have. And I'm really impressed with the session that you gave. And I think the best thing that I can take from this is that for us, we don't have to be an animator or a game designer or something, at a professional level to create these things.
Exactly.
At Minecraft, you can be at a starting level and initially. You don't have to be a professional. You can be an amateur. You can start and you can build up your way. You can create a small game to suit your need. That is the best thing I can see from this thing.
Absolutely.
So,
any questions, please go ahead.
yes,
I'd love to answer.
We have plenty of questions. So to the teachers, I just want to mention that if you have any question, please raise your hands and turn on your video. That makes us, it's convenient to connect you with Namya. So the first question we have is from Viklet Chauhan. Can you please unmute yourself and ask your question?
Hello, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
So one of my student was making some projects on Minecraft education, but we were seeing
There is some disturbance in your audio. Namya, is it audible to you?
No, I cannot hear it.
Mr. Viplav, there's some disturbance from the audio.
Hello.
Can you please check the mic? There was some disturbance with the audio. We were not able.
Hello.
Yes, you're audible now.
Am I audible now, sir?
Yes, you're audible. It's clear now.
Okay.
Much clear.
Okay.
Can you please restate your question?
One of my students was trying to make some projects on this platform, but this software requires a login from an official mail ID. But here in JNB, we do not have any specific domain ID. So he had to search for uh, some third party programs which could provide that ID. So is there a way around that? And another problem that they were facing is when we make some projects on this platform, they were unable to share it from one PC to other PC. Like if they have started making one program on this PC, then and they want to work in teams, then they were not able to connect it via LAN or any other.
All right, these are really great questions. So for the first question that you've asked, of course, Minecraft education needs ID. You cannot use it without any ID. And that is, I've sent the link in the chat. You need to have an official account of office.com. That is a Microsoft O365 ID. And without that, you cannot use Minecraft education. And like there are many schools which are providing students with the Office 365 IDs, and like if you have them, then you can of course use Minecraft. Otherwise you need to buy the Office 365 ID and then use Minecraft education. And for you talking about how students is not able to use that work together in a team. So there are two ways. If you if you're not working together and you wish to send your world to one of your friends. So let's say you have to send this Egyptian civilization. So you click upon that word, you have this option that says manage, and then you have export. So you export this word wherever you wish to export it, like I'm exporting it here, and then you save it. And then you have to attach this as a file on your mail or send it as on your Discord, wherever you're using, and then the person can use it. But a better way would be to use multiplayer. Like if you are on the same domain, like let's say it is that.abc.com. If you're having the same domain, then you can use it, because if they're different domains, then multiplayer would not be possible. Like for me, it is @spms.org.in. So if I have a friend who has the same domain, like with their email ID, then they can join my world. So if I'm hosting the world inside Minecraft, and then I can share the code with one of the, one of my teammates is working along with me. And then let's say I'm hosting this world, the Egyptian civilization itself. And then I can share it as a shareable link for the person to join inside my world, and then create inside my world itself. And multiplayer works like in this simple way in Minecraft education. But when it comes to Pocket Edition or Java, in that you have to create servers, and that's a pretty lengthy process. So right now I think there's some issue. So let's say you have to share your word. So if there's like an error in join code, you can always enter the IP address, and where to enter that also I will let you know. Just give me a second. If you, let's say the IP address has been given to you by your friend. So you just enter that IP address here, and then you click upon join. And then you'll be in the world of the person who is creating the world together. That is the way if you wish to work together. Otherwise, if you have to send the world to one of your a friend who's in your team, then you can export that, attach in a mail, and then send it. I hope I made it clear. If you didn't understand, I can of course repeat that again.
Yes. No, it was very clear.
All right, thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Moving on to the next question, we have the question from Gurpreet Singh. Can you please unmute yourself and ask your question?
Hello, Namya.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Well, I'm Gurpreet Singh. I'm from Patiala here.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever tried this Minecraft world for your literature lessons also?
Yes, ma'am. I had showcased you one of that, only Harry Potter and literature, being part of that. And besides that, there have been different worlds inside Minecraft itself. Like we have Shakespeare's Macbeth available in the library for you to use. And also, like, I have made certain words like according to what I've been reading in the small books that we get. So I create, then I've shared that with my teacher. But if you wish to use amazing words, then that could be an amazing example for you. And like I could share my screen and move it to the library and showcase in literacy and language. So if you wish to see under literature studies, we have Treasure Island, there's Kensiok's Kingdom, Swiss Family Robinson. Treasure Island is a very famous story, like almost everyone knows about that. And if you wish to see more words like that, we have Fantastic Mr. Fox. Like that story is known by almost everyone. And that is an amazing literature chapter like Macbeth. I just talked about that. And then the different small stories. And yeah, here are some examples of literature. And we also have like worlds of like Tom Sawyer. And there's this world like that is certified by Cambridge Assessment. So it's just not just in English, but also in literature that you can see. And this is where, if you have to create something, then it doesn't matter which subject it is. It just has to be you building that thing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for the question.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, Nami, I have a question. Like, give or take, how many projects have you worked on?
Inside Minecraft?
Yeah.
100+ lessons in Minecraft.
Okay, 100+. Lovely. Okay, since we've moved towards the end of the session, I just want to say that if you have any other question, please can you mail it to me at aniket@camp.res.in, or you can write to Namya. Namya will be sharing her email address. Can you please share it in your chat box?
I can share my Twitter and Insta ID. You can
Perfect,
of course go ahead and contact me there.
Great.
Okay, it's I missed the T. I'll add that again. It's Twitter @WonderNamya, and even on Instagram, it's WonderNamya. And if you wish to also contact me on other platforms, then I'm sharing my website in the chat box, wherein on the top, there's a small bar that showcases LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. And my LinkedIn handle is Namya Joshi.
Wonderful. So if you have any question, you can reach to us, or you can reach Namya directly, ask your question. And in case you've missed something, or you want to watch the session again, the live recording will be available on our YouTube channel, the link will be shared directly to you. It will be restricted. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Namya, for this wonderful session. And thank you to the wonderful teachers for taking the time and attending our workshop. Thank you so much, everyone. We want to hear your feedback so we can keep improving our content. Please fill out this quick workshop feedback form and let us know your thoughts. And don't worry, your answers will be anonymous. I'm sharing the link for the feedback form. It would be really great if you can take a few minutes out and fill this quick form with us. Thank you so much. And last but not the least, I'd like to mention that the registration for NASTA 2023 are open. Please spread the word in your respective schools and do check out our website www.camp.res.in. Now, thank you so much, Namya. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It was nice being here.
It was a wonderful session. We enjoyed it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Bye-bye. Thank you, dear teachers. Thank you so much. Now we will end the session.